Even after 3,000 years, this room appears virtually intact with treasures untouched.
What's happening, guys, and welcome back to our channel. In February of 1923, archaeologist Howard Carter entered King Tutankhamen's tomb and found him encased in more than $3 million worth of gold. Items hidden in these chambers have now been exhibited all over the world and insured for almost $1 billion. So let's talk about what's hidden inside King Tut's $1 million tomb. Welcome to the Valley of the Kings, where the bodies of the most important ancient Egyptian rulers and noblemen were laid to rest in chambers filled with valuables for the afterlife. The entrance to this tomb was once covered with 200,000 cubic feet of rubble. The entrance passage consists of limestone, but it's not made for easy access. The first plaster door features a stamp of a jackal and 9 slaves representing Tut's common royalty. There's a second door protecting the tomb from robbers. This one is stamped with priest seals and King Tut's royal seal. The top left corner seems to show signs of being entered. Next comes the largest room. Each wall is covered in piled up artifacts. This is the antechamber at 26 by 12 feet. It's the enormous room in the entire tomb. There were 2 life-size statues of Tut's common guard to protect the entrance. Even after 3,000 years, the biggest room of King Tut's tomb appears virtually intact, with treasures untouched. When Carter first discovered this room, he remarked that he could see everywhere the glint of gold. There were 3 couches against the longest wall, and each was decorated with a different animal head: a hippopotamus, a lion, and a cow. These cows and lions are made of wood and gilded gold, but they're used like shelves to hold all the other objects. And there are a lot of different things, 700 in total, including chests, baskets, giant statues, beds, and stools. Most of these items are incredibly valuable. Egypt's Minister of Antiquities said insurance coverage for just 166 pieces of King Tut's stuff exhibited abroad amounts to $862 million. King Tut's throne is also placed within this room. To the left of the entrance, we can also see the pieces of 3 chariots. There's no obvious entrance to the tomb's next room, but we can easily spot it if we look closely enough. Right in between the legs of one of the couches of the big room, there's a tiny door. This room is called the Annex, the smallest and messiest room within the tomb. There are oils, foods, wines, pottery, dishes, baskets, and even board games. There have been many games in there, but some of the other games were missing. Those games were said to be made of gold and silver pieces and are believed to have been stolen by robbers. This room is packed with as many items as possible, 280 items in total. The most important room is the burial chamber.
Now this is what we expected King Tut's chambers to look like. It's the grandest room within the tomb.
To get to this room, we have to go back into the antechamber and chisel through one of the walls to the most significant room's right.
Carter began tearing down the wall that separated the chamber from the mummy of the pharaoh.
This room is the most well hidden of them all. The only sign of its existence is a suspicious wall. It's the grandest room within the tomb. 4 walls feature the art of King Tut in various gods. In the center of the room, a sarcophagus with 3 coffins is nested inside one another. The last coffin, made of solid gold, contains the mummified version of King Tut himself. The gold alone and Tut's 2,448-pound coffin would be worth about $1.7 million today, while his gold mask is worth $2 million. Speaking of the gold, the jackal-headed god named Anubis guards the entrance to the next room where all of the king's most valuable treasures are kept. The room is stocked with many items, including shrines, chests, and even boats. There are 14 boats in total, each facing west and meant for the king to use them in the afterlife. This room is filled with many treasures which are yet to be discovered. So do let us know your thoughts about King Tut's hidden $1 million tomb in the comments section below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon to catch up on more awesome content like this in the future. And with that, I'll see you guys later in another video. Bye now.